Okay, so step 7 of the anti-slice system. Now, let's say you're working through the steps, you've got a good understanding of what causes the slice and what you've now got to do to change it. Now, let's say the progress isn't as fast as you would like. Now, that does happen sometimes with players. So what I'd encourage you to do is work in levels. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, there's 2 ways. One is you start with half swings. Yep, so when I talk about a half swing, it's literally a half swing for me would be literally to this point here where the club's at 45-degree angle through to 45 degrees. So if you can start to encourage the club closing there, for instance, and then encourage the path working to the right, and then you see that working, that would be the first step. You can then go to a 7-iron, then you can go to a hybrid, and then you can go to a driver. So you can work, say even from a half swing perspective, yep, just to encourage the sensation. So again, half swing first, you can then build up to the 3/4 swing, which will look like this: 3/4, 3/4, 3/4, 3/4, and then you build up to the full swing. Yep. So to go up in levels, 2 aspects to this. Work with the clubs first: wedge, 7-iron, hybrid, driver. Those are your levels. If you can do it with the wedge, you go to the 7-iron. If you can do it with the 7-iron, you go to the hybrid. Do it with the hybrid, you can do it with the driver, and you progress up. What I would also encourage around that is then, whichever club you are using, is if you're struggling with it, start with the half swing, then try the 3/4, then go with the full. And you will gradually know where you are with that. So if you find you can do the half and the 3/4 and the full swing with the wedge very comfortably, you can do the 7-iron and with the half and 3/4, but you can't quite get the full swing, you know that's where you are within your level. So you've just got to keep working and trying to improve it until in the end, you're covering the basic clubs, which are wedge, 7-iron, hybrid, driver. And if you do it with those, you can do it with any of the clubs. So if you are struggling in any form, drop the levels down, even slow it down. Don't need to hit full shots. Get used to the sensation. Remember, there's 2 key parts here. 1, get the club face releasing, get the club face closing on you. 2, encourage a path working in to out rather than out to in. So again, just to clarify there, if you are struggling in any form, just step back, slow it down, build yourself up with the clubs, build yourself up with your stroke lengths from half to 3/4 and full. And I think what you'll then do is your confidence will build, you'll see that you can actually do it, and gradually you will stop slicing and you will start drawing. That is step number 7.